Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Shadik, your host. This is our show, Crick Fanatic, and this is our channel, Fusion Media House. Welcome, guys. We got a couple of things to talk about today. One of the biggest upsets of this World Cup was Zimbabwe losing to Scotland today. Zimbabwe is the hosting nation right now for the qualifiers, and just like in 2018 when they were playing UAE, which was the weakest side in the World Cup qualifiers, and they got them all out for 230, and they were expecting to win, but rain happened, and then the Duckworth Lewis, which I think is the most useless thing right now because it's never fair. I think they gave such a hard target for Zimbabwe to chase. And they lost that, and unfortunately, they didn't qualify in 2018 for the World Cup. And this time, nothing like that happened. But the last two games, they didn't perform too well. Scotland played a heck of a game today. Scotland started off batting first, and they put 238 on the board. At one time, it didn't look like they would cross 200 because they were 170 for seven. But Leask, who came in at 5 or 6, he scored a really great 48. Unfortunately, he got caught on the boundary on 48. And in the last 5 overs, they scored about 55 runs, and that kind of broke the Camels' back a little bit. Zimbabwe weren't all feeling all that, and Scotland went in thinking they got the game. And when they came out to bowl, man, I haven't seen this guy, but Sol. First time I saw him bowl, and first ball he takes a wicket. Really good aggressive pace bowler, swings the ball, and then he took the first 3 wickets to break their batting, like the backbone of their batting, and they were like he took for 13 runs. He gave up 13 runs in 3 overs for 3 wickets. And then Skandar Rosa came in and he played a very wild shot, but they dropped him. It was a very easy catch, and he ended up scoring 34 runs with Ryan Burrell, who's been a surprise package in the batting sense, I guess, because I haven't seen him much. But in the batting, he was this is his second or third 50 in this World Cup qualifier, and he scored an 83 of 84. Played some beautiful shots all around the ground, and he was the last hope for Zimbabwe, but he came a little short too. I think on 190 he lost his wicket, and then 203 they wrapped Zimbabwe up. So kudos to Scotland. Tomorrow is going to be one of the best games of this World Cup qualifier. Netherlands versus Scotland. The Dutch, yep. The whoever wins tomorrow qualifies as the second team. The first team is already Sri Lanka, who has already qualified for the World Cup. Whoever's the second team, uh, they're gonna go in, play the final of World Cup qualifier, and qualify for automatically qualify for the World Cup. But tomorrow, Scotland versus Netherlands is gonna be a game to watch. They're both gonna give it their best. Scotland just gotta win the game. But Netherlands got to beat them with a margin. And what they were saying was like if, for example, the Netherlands scored 230 runs batting first, they got to at least beat Scotland by 31 runs for the net rate to come higher than the Scotland. Uh, so that's the scenario for that. One good news, I love Ramiz Raja as a commentator, and I think he's gonna come back as a commentator in the Asia Cup. So that's one good news. I love when he talked his show on Rami Speaks, and then he was a really good commentator for cricket. Very in-depth knowledge. The other thing was Asia's Cup schedule will be released in a couple of days, and the team we were talking about in the Urdu version show too. The team would at least the 15 people squad that they should have would be something like, of course, Babar Azam, which is your captain. Then you have Shadab Khan, who's the vice captain. Mohammad Rizwan, Aga Salman, who's been favored in T20 and ODIs now. Chachu, Iftikhar. He's been one of the cornerstones of the lower order, but some rumors are going that he might not get selected for the ODI in Asia Cup, but that's still a rumor. Let's see. He's one of the best closers. I don't know why are they doing this with Chachu. Chachu is amazing. Then Muhammad Rizwan, I think, is gonna be one of the all rounders. Um, they're gonna for fast bowlers. They have Shaheen Afridi, Haris Rauf, Naseem Shah. Um, the other extra bowlers, fast pacers that they're gonna probably take is Isanullah. He deserves it. Lovely pace bowler. Wasim Khan, Wasim Jr. Another great all-rounder. He can bat too, and his fielding, man, his throws, best in the world, I think, right now. Then for spinners, you have Osama Mir, who's been on a hot streak right now in Vitality T20 Cup. That's played in England. The other one that you brought, I don't think they put him for the test match. I don't think they'll take him though. For the wicket keeper backup slots, they have Muhammad Haris and Sarfraz. So let's see which one of they pick up. I personally say go with the guy who has the most upside, which is Muhammad Haris. So let's see what happens with that. But one guy, I would say in Asian condition or even in the Middle East that should play is Shoaib Malik. I don't care what you guys say. He's one of the best players of spin. And when he comes in the middle order, he gives you a chance to win the game from anywhere. So I think if Chachu and Shoaib Malik came, and they're fit, both of them are fit. So if they came right after each other, that would be one of the best middle order tandem, I think. Um, so let's end the show on this note. Please like, share, comment. Fusion Media House, Crick Fanatic. We have a YouTube channel, which is Crick Fanatic, and then Facebook also, and TikTok. All's gonna be Crick Fanatic. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll talk more about the Knight Riders team from LA and the Major League Cricket. We need to keep coming up with shows that's for games that are happening in the United States. Soon we'll start a podcast about that too. So we'll have a surprise guest who's going to join us for that. I'll see you guys. Have a good night. See you guys. Hasta mañana.